We're back in Africa. Thank you again for joining us. Thankfully, this time we didn't get warned about a plot against us this time. We just had a failed assassination attempt. Matriarchs of justice. I try and I try and I try to sort out equality in this country, and you try and assassinate me. A protest march against gender inequality has taken place. They flooded the capital to march and protest against gender equality. They feel underrepresented, undervalued and underpaid in our country. Look, I'm trying and trying and trying to fix it. And by doing stuff like this, you're making it all the harder. So maternity leave is what we're going to look at, which was maternity leave on half pay. It doesn't make me happy. It does not. It makes, I would say, full pay plus paternity leave is absolutely the way to go. Yes, a decrease in productivity, but frankly our economy is on its knees anyway, so let's not worry too much about that. Mothers have the rights to do things with that, so let's invest our 7 political capital there. Now, expenditure exceeds income once again. Not that this is a massive problem, it doesn't massively exceed it. But I do think we need to look into child benefit as well. 87% of the electorate are happy with it. It will make people very happy. The only people that will be unhappy with it are capitalists. This is, however, a very, 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 very expensive policy. £55 billion per quarter to enact the child benefit. It is extremely, extremely, extremely expensive. It has cost a lot of money, it has cost a lot of political capital to implement as well. What we need to try and work out over the next couple of turns is how exactly we're going to pay for it. Now, I'd cut the sales tax before, and I may be tempted to increase it this time. It's only going to cost... sorry, that's capital gains tax. I'm in the wrong thing. What I'm looking for is sales tax. It's petrol, property... Here we go, sales tax. So it's down at 10%. It costs 26 political capital to raise. That's a lot. And it upsets capitalists, which I'm obviously not delighted about either. Perhaps we could run at a deficit for a while as we try and get the equality that our country so desperately needs. Overall though, I mean, socialists are happy, state employees are happy, conservatives are happy and the elderly are happy. I don't feel too bad about where things are at the moment. I just think that, we need to just work a little bit on the environmentalists, the capitalists, try and bring them back into the fold, and we can go from there. So overall, let me just have a wee look. Is there any policy ideas we can implement to try? We've got the welfare fraud department. It's not going to bring in as much as it goes out though, so I'm not exactly delighted about that. In the economy, a work safety law and the Labour Day bank holiday, that would certainly make the people happy, but we're not that close to election time, so I don't think we need to try and make people too happy about it. Public services, the Youth Politics Social Justice Foundation, compulsory school sports. I think we should look then at the Youth Politics Council, because in any democracy we need to teach our kids how politics works and what can be achieved through it. So by establishing a council, the youths get first-hand experience at local and regional level, so they can make a difference, and perhaps leaders tomorrow are maybe being recruited in there. So it's not cheap, but I certainly think we could probably put somewhere in the region of maybe £1 billion towards it. £1 billion. Towards not pounds. So yeah, overall though our popularity still pretty much is in the gutter. 0.65% of the vote. It's not great. Our focus groups show I don't know why people don't want to vote for us actually, because realistically, we've generally turned the country around. We're coming slightly. We were very conservative before, but we're coming down slightly. But yeah, in terms of the focus groups, like the people generally are quite happy. I just can't work out why the everyman hates us so much. we'll need to put in as we get closer and closer to the election. It's 19 turns away so far, but as we get closer and closer to it, we'll need to start doing things to make people slightly happier, because at the moment we have absolutely zero chance of being elected. But anyway, that's coming up in the future. It's still 19 turns before the election. We need to try and make it there without being assassinated first of all. So considering we survived an assassination attempt this turn, we may start looking at then putting some money into our security services and try to stop any assassinations before they happen next time. But thank you very much for joining us. Let's hope we've not been assassinated by next turn, and I will see you next quarter. Thank you very much.